Now, President Donald Trump says he is not considering strikes within Venezuela following reports that his administration had identified potential military targets within the country. On Thursday, the Wall Street Journal had reported that the Trump administration had identified targets in Venezuela, including military facilities allegedly used to smuggle drugs. A day later, Miami Herald reported that the Trump administration has made the decision to attack military installations inside Venezuela, and the strikes could come at any moment. Now, both reports had cited sources within the government. While flying to Florida on Air Force One, Trump was asked about these reports and whether he had made up his mind about potential strikes. Here's what he said.
So there are reports that you are considering strikes within Venezuela. Is that true?
No.
That you made a decision on that?
No, it's not true.
Now, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio also rejected the reports. He replied to the Miami Herald story on social media, saying your sources claiming to have knowledge of the situation tricked you into writing a fake story. The United States has built up a large military presence in the Caribbean in the recent months. With fighter jets, warships, and thousands of troops, that presence will significantly expand in the coming weeks with the arrival of the USS Gerald Ford aircraft carrier strike group. Venezuela's neighbor and US's ally, Trinidad and Tobago, has put its military on alert and recalled all personnel to their bases. The U.S. Marines are conducting live-fire boat operations in the Caribbean Sea, and according to authorities, the Marine presence aims to disrupt illicit drug trafficking. Trump administration claimed to have conducted at least 10 strikes in the Caribbean and Pacific since early September. As the U.S. ramps up the pressure, Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro has accused Washington of creating a false narrative to justify an attack and impose a regime change.
I believe that the truth revealed by Venezuelan institutions and public opinion have paved the way for the truth to be known today in the United States, Latin America, and the Caribbean. And the truth is that Venezuela is innocent. Everything that is being done against Venezuela is to justify a war, regime change, and to steal our immense oil wealth, which is the largest oil reserve and the fourth largest gas reserve in the world.
Venezuela has also pleaded with Russia for help. According to reports in a letter to Russian President Vladimir Putin, Maduro has requested overhauls of defensive radars, military aircraft, repairs, and potentially missiles. Reports added that the Venezuelan government has also reached out to China and Iran, soliciting military assistance and equipment to strengthen the country's defenses. The report said that Maduro composed a letter to Chinese President Xi Jinping seeking expanded military cooperation between their two countries to counter the escalation between the U.S. and Venezuela.